your feet aren't moving just yet at 6 o'clock on your Friday night. I know it's early, you're just getting started, but soon. A good Friday ahead for you. We hope your day is off to a great start. I'm Julia, along with Anne-Marie, who is in for Julia, and Matt, who is in for Chuck this morning. And happy Friday to you all.
Yeah, we're so happy to be here with you. And if you're sitting there in bed, like, I want to get up, okay, all I got to do is just sit up, move the feet over.
The sooner you get it started.
Put them down.
Back into bed
get
soon.
up.
Yes.
Just get moving. And the weather's pretty good today.
It really is. Overall, we're looking really sunny.
Yeah.
Middle part of the day, we'll have a couple extra clouds, maybe a spotty shower, but we'll be done by high school football games.
That's what we
All
need
right.
to hear.
It can happen. So
Yeah.
that's some good news. I want to take you outside what it looks like with some of our temperatures this morning. Guys, we are now starting to dip into some 40s, generally outside of Indianapolis. Indianapolis is safe in the 40s this morning. We're sitting at 57. But Wayne County, we fall into the 40s, and then Tippecanoe County, 40s there. And Lafayette. Bloomington, we are right on the edge. We may be able to do it over the next hour. It's a cool start, but it is a little bit warmer than we were yesterday morning and the past couple of mornings. So a little bit more mild out there. You may notice it. We also have a little bit of patchy fog to track this morning. We've had a bigger complex there, parts of Madison County, Delaware County, a little bit of fog for us too. We've kind of having another patchy fog meandering around Centerville, Cambridge City, and south towards Brookville Lake there near Liberty and Union County and Connorsville. So a little bit of visibility problems here and there, but many of us are doing okay in the visibility department. So watch out for a little bit of patchy fog as you're headed out the door this morning. Now let's get to the rain. We've got a good complex coming in from the west, crossing the Mississippi right now. The lightning count is going down. This thing is already weakening. It's going to make a good run at us. It's not going to nearly look what it looks like right now when it's over us. We're talking about some leftovers. 11, noon, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, some scattered showers coming in central Indiana. High pressure is actively ripping those apart, but we do have some rain zones to talk about. Heaviest chances of rain will be to the north and west. We'll get some leftovers around Indy, a couple sprinkles around Newcastle, Shelbyville, and Rushville. Let's take you to some of the traffic out there this morning. We're looking a lot better, especially on the northwest side. Boone County and Lebanon. That accident has now been cleared up. 65 is now open. We're clear to come into Indy from the north. Let's take a look at how things are going towards the airport this morning. So far, no delays to speak of, and no delays heading to the airport too, from the north side, from downtown, from the south side. No delay whatsoever. All right, good morning, you guys in Lincoln. This is the exit there with Cambridge City. Just a reminder, they're on State Route 1. We've got a lot of construction, so it's going to be slow from the exit south to the Golay Center. Otherwise, it's a nice start out there this morning. This is State Route 47 outside of Lebanon. Traffic's moving fine. We'll have another update here in 10.
Thank you, Matt. This morning, one person is dead, another in critical condition after a shooting last night on the east side of Indianapolis.
Police are investigating this as an attempted murder-suicide. Let's get right over to Sia, New Yorker, who is live at IMPD's East District with details. Good morning, Sia.
Good morning, Julia. Good morning, Anne-Marie. Police are still investigating, but believe that this case may involve domestic violence. Now, just after 7, police were called to 30th and Midhofer to a home, and they found in the garage of that home 2 bodies, a man and a woman with gunshot wounds. Investigators say they found the gun next to the man. Now, we're told the man died at the scene and the woman was taken to the hospital with critical injuries. Police say the couple's adult daughter was in the house when the shooting happened and called 911. She said the two had been arguing since 3 p.m. Now, police urge anyone dealing with domestic violence to please get help.
The message we really want to get out is there are so many services available for family counseling, and we don't need to get it to this level, that if people could just maybe take advantage of those services, we could prevent a tragedy like this.
Police are investigating if there is a history of service calls involving domestic violence to that house. And again, they're asking anyone with information to please come forward and talk with detectives. Ladies.
All right, Sia, New Yorker, reporting from the East District for IMPD for us this morning. Thank you.
Well, in just a few hours, the Taylor Community School Corporation will hold a meeting on student safety. This comes after former Taylor High School coach Randy Sullivan was arrested on several charges for having an inappropriate relationship with a student. Last month, detectives say they found inappropriate texts, pictures, and videos on the victim's phone. They say several of the photos and videos clearly originated inside of Sullivan's home. Sullivan did turn himself in at the Howard County Jail after police issued a warrant. The superintendent of the schools confirms that Sullivan has been fired from that district.
Right now, a 75-year-old Indianapolis woman is under arrest. She is accused of neglecting her 40-year-old daughter who has disabilities. We want to warn you, some of these details are disturbing. 13 News had our cameras rolling just as police were making the arrest of that woman. Court documents reveal the victim has cerebral palsy and requires assistance. Police say after they were called to the home, they found that woman lying on the floor between the wall and the bed. The woman allegedly told officers that her daughter had been that way for 7 days, urinating and defecating on herself. Now, the reason is because the mother allegedly wanted her daughter to, quote, get up on her own. Adrian Reed, who works for Damar Services, provided some insight for us on the stress that some caregivers are dealing with.
When we have caregivers that are isolated, they might be at greater risk to take out their frustrations, on their loved one.
Now, the daughter was able to call police by using a wire hanger to get over and reach her cell phone and then be able to call 911.
Your time is 6:05. This morning, we're getting some new insight into the state police raid on a small Hamilton County town. Atlanta town leaders tell 13 News that its utility superintendent and building commissioner Andy Emmert is now on administrative leave. Investigators collected evidence from several town buildings and Emmert's home, including 2 Oldsmobile Cutlass cars. We're still working now to learn the focus of this case. Leaders in Atlanta say the town is not the target and that they are cooperating with the investigation as well. Turning now to the Delphi murders trial, which is now just 10 days away. And our 13 Investigates team is learning new information about the rising costs of this trial.
Right now, it's Richard Allen who's charged in the case with the 2017 deaths of Abby Williams and Libby German. In total, his trial is expected to cost Carroll County more than $4 million. Added up, and that is double the initial estimate.
County leaders say that there are a few reasons for that number. The trial is now scheduled for 5 weeks, which is 2 more weeks since the first cost estimate. Allen now has 3 public defenders representing him, and the county has increased his security near the courthouse. The Carroll County Council will be asked to approve that additional $2.2 million. That's at a meeting on October 17th.
This morning, we want to let you know that what's available, a new anonymous reporting service for city employees to report any claims of harassment. This tool is called Speak Fully. It's a third-party workplace reporting platform. It's a hotline. It's staffed 24/7. This service also allows city workers to receive updates on their cases even if they choose to remain anonymous. Right now, there is an investigation underway into harassment complaints within Hogsett's administration. This week, an investigative committee met on this issue for the very first time.
Check this out. The moments after a car crashed into a Hamilton County home. And we now see a Good Samaritan jumping into action to help, and he's being honored now for saving a teen's life.
You can see police racing to that fire after it happened. That crash happened on August 28th. This was in the Sandstone Lakes neighborhood. This is in Fishers near 116th Street and Brooks Schools Road. The man we're seeing there in the video is Adam Barr, and this is what he saw in front of him. Look at that fire. So he was able to rescue a 17-year-old from that crash. That 17-year-old's name was Jackson.
Jackson says that he was a block away from his home when his car malfunctioned somehow, and he veered towards the side of a home, crashing into it, and then he was trapped inside. The Fishers Police and Fire Departments awarded Adam yesterday with an award for saving a citizen's life.
He wasn't moving, so I needed to get over there just to make sure he was okay at first, and then he wasn't okay, and so we got him out and make sure he's safe.
He definitely saved my life because there was no way I was getting out of the car without at least catching on fire, because I had about 7 seconds before the car was fully in flames.
Adam also got to actually meet Jackson for the first time since the crash on much better terms this time. Jackson says that he will forever be thankful that he stepped up to help.
The very latest, the death toll is now rising to 215 people killed by Hurricane Helene, now 1 week since it made landfall. More than half of those deaths are in North Carolina. Right now, hundreds of people are still missing. The president has activated thousands of troops to help with the National Guard, giving out supplies. While hospitals are helping in some of the efforts, some of them are also dealing with trying to find workers who are unaccounted for. Right now, FEMA is facing pressure from from political leaders about its response to the hurricane. Right now, they say they need more funding to make it through this season.
Well, this morning we're hearing from Indiana Task Force 1 for the first time since they deployed last week. They are in western North Carolina, focused on search and rescue operations. We've been keeping up with their social media, but they now tell us that it is a very mountainous and rural area with very narrow roads. So in some cases, those roads don't even exist anymore because of the mudslides or fallen trees in the way. That leaves crews with a really tricky challenge to try and get around.
We've spent the last, 5 days basically running chainsaws, we have saw crews assigned to us. We have to do it ourselves. We get equipment from locals or, somebody that just wants to help to try to push stuff off the road so we can get past them. But a lot of it's just done on foot.
So one of the reasons it's been tough to talk to them, they say internet and cell service has been an issue for the team while they're down there. So when we checked in with them, they tell us they wanted us to let their families back here at home know that they are doing okay.
And you can help. WTHR cares for those impacted by the hurricane, not only here in Indiana, but across the southeastern coast. Visit redcross.org/donate or call 1-800-RED-CROSS. You can even text the word Red Cross to this number, 90999, and make a $10 donation. Matt?
Anne-Marie, every dollar helps. We've got a couple rain shower chances today. There could be a few right in the middle part of the day. We're going to time those out for you and then talk about our sunny weekend. So if you still have some cleanup to do this weekend, the weather should cooperate. We'll talk timing here in just a moment.
Thank you, Matt. It's Friday. You know what that means. Operation football time in central Indiana.
The students are ready to go in Boone County and Zionsville this morning. We're going to check in with Dom and a special guest. It's coming up at 6:20.